moved it, so let's see. Okay, now we move on to game number 6. We have Persians for MBL with Byzantines for Viper. But this is, yeah, team random. I mean, random sieves, but mirror, right? It's Persians, Byzantines, Persians, Byzantines. It's a desert like Arabia. Let's go chat off because it's going crazy, you know, with so many spectators and so on. Do you
So
want to
many,
add something else?
No, you go ahead, Katsuni.
Okay, so I'm in MBL's point of view. MBL with Persians on the right hand side of the map, he will be against Zuppi with Byzantines, so it's not mirror. And in the other side, we have now Max with Persians against Vipers, Byzantines. I hear, oh, Scout fighting Scout, Zuppi fighting MBL. MBL, who's winning? Who's winning? But like this, oh yeah, and Zuppi before losing the Scout going back to his town center, but like this, it won't be too easy for MBL to lame one boar. I think he wanted to go for that boar. He can still go. It's really close to that, but he cannot see it for one tile. Oh my, one tile, and he couldn't see the forward boar of Zuppi. Now I'm in Zuppi's point of view. He has forward main gold as he's facing MBL. Another gold in the back though, just in case he needs. A side, let's say forward-ish or in between stone, and the other stone it's forward. Okay, the wood though, the wood for Zuppi is pretty good. I mean, no oasis in the forest. He did build the first lumber camp, so it's pretty good. Now Zuppi sending the villager to bring the second boar probably, or he will bring the first. No, it's the first boar. Okay, I thought that he has the first boar already. While for MBL, back main gold, stone forward. Now bringing the first boar. So both stones actually forward for MBL. With another gold also forward. The wood, as you can see, it's pretty crappy for MBL. I don't know how else to describe it. Either to the left or to the right, he has some big oasis there. So not plenty of wood for him to. But anyway, you need that one, right? You need to build a lumber camp and chop some wood. Now moving on to the max. The max with a side stone forward main gold. Another gold in the back though. The first lumber camp to that small forest, he preferred to do that one instead going for the a slightly bigger one but with oasis. Other wood though for the max, it's pretty far from the town center. That one in front of his TC though, as he's facing Viper, might offer him some good protection. I mean, between the two forests, that one with the oasis and the left one which goes to the edge of the map, he can build some houses, palisades. It will be quite far away, but I think it's worth it. We will see anyway. But we see Max already lured the third deer to the town center. And now let's go with Viper's base. Back main gold, another back gold, back stone, and another back stone. And the wood for Viper, even though quite some distance, is a full forest, no oasis. So yeah, plenty of wood for him. Yeah, did I miss something, Mr. G?
I don't think so, because I was busy doing the bet.
Okay. No problem. I thought you also follow this. Oh, scout, and I think MBL with more hit points. Yeah, but Zuppi is not engaging into the fight. MBL is luring his first deer to the town center. Loom research for the max though. The max is 21 population. Loom and dropping the food. There you go. And on the way to feudal age. And the second lumber camp for the max to the same small forest. I don't like this one, man, to be honest. Or it's only 3 villagers sent by him. But this is a very fast feudal age. Will this... Well, it's 21 pop. I mean, it might work or it might won't work. We will find out, right? He's Persians and he's facing Viper on the other side. Viper... Well, now all the players, not only him, all the players on the way to feudal age. After max we have Zuppi, then MBL and Viper. Difference between them, not a big one. Max going very fast because 21 population, so 20 Vil and the scout, but all the other 3 players, they are going with 22 villagers and the scout, so 23 population. Ahaha. Okie dokie. Let's see the second lumber for Viper to the same forest in the back, which makes sense. Again, like I said, it's a full forest, no oasis, so plenty of wood for him to chop there. Good job. While let's see, oh, it's a forward incoming for Viper. Forward 4 villagers, but he won't find any lumber camp there, man. I mean, Max is now building his stable while Viper is coming through on this side, and a forward barrack for Viper. The Max 22 population, some villages inside the town center. He is finishing the stable. That annoying scout from Viper harassing poor Max. And we have, oh, the first lost MBL. What did he lost? Because I didn't see it. Probably he lost the scout. Anyway, Viper is building now a forward archery range, researching the first lumber upgrade, same as Zuppi. While let's see, only 1 lumber camp. Okay, the second lumber camp for the Max to the other forest, not far away from the first one, but again, the wood for him not that good. And Viper moving forward, maybe yeah, he will deny this main gold. Yes, indeed, the first tower incoming for the Viper, and it's out of the line of sight. He can't, so, oh, but he can see the dead wolf body. I mean, if you pay attention with the fog of war, you can see that there is a dead wolf that wasn't there before. So a player, again, that is paying attention can realize the enemy might be there. And yeah, now even more, Max with 2 scouts, he spotted the forward barrack for Viper with 3 scouts actually. Viper sending 1 spear back home and probably 1 more. He's expecting Max to go for the raiding. He could see that stable incoming from him, but forward Viper with 3 spears and 3 or 4, no, it's 3 skirmishers going to Max lumber camps in the back, while Max will take the fight probably with villagers. Yes, the initial fight he will take it with villagers. Those units without too many upgrades, they are not the strongest one. Now the second archery range for Viper, Max 35 population. Viper is housed at 40 population, and now some palisades for the Max to protect both lumber camps, but like this he will be out of gold. No, like I said, he had another one in the back, and he did build already 1 defensive tower, and probably he will build the mining camp to start and mine that gold. Archery range now incoming for the Max, still idle, well, not necessarily panic mode, but you know, focusing in so many sides in the map, you have some idols. You can't have, you know, the economy, like a perfect economy. 45 population for the Viper. Max forgot about those villagers, man. Idle, it's 6 idols for the Max, still more for him, while Zuppi on the other side coming forward with men-at-arms and 3 archers, 1 okay, 1 scout, so maybe they will go double on Viper. Viper back home has now 3 spears, and he just finished the berries. Okay, building the blacksmith and 1 more house. He needs 1 more house. Not yet on gold, Viper, but he's mining the enemy stone and trying to break through to his wood. Will he go through? Let's see. Now the double incoming from Zuppi and from the Max. Can Viper see it? Well, I think he could get a glimpse there. A few units passing not too far away from his blacksmith. 53 population. Now they are going around. They want to go for Viper's lumber camp, and they are going. Okay, the spears for Viper waiting there, and there comes, yeah, there comes the scouts. The scouts for both Max and Zuppi. Well, Zuppi is only with his initial scout with very low HP, only 4, and he just lost it, by the way. But Max able to kill one lumberjack, which is pretty good. Well, let's see, will they do something more than they did? Viper still continue the push here. Max forced to build even more and more. Wow, look at this, more and more houses, a fast gate to deny Viper going in. Oh my god. And Viper another tower to deny some more farms out of Max. But yeah, the double still continues. The archers for Zuppi hitting Viper's lumberjacks, and Viper is out of wood. Ay ay ay. This is good, man. This is good for them. I mean, some problems for the Max in his base, but in return, this double pretty effective, taking Viper out of wood. 49 population, 54 Viper, losing, and losing. Look at the kills and death ratio. It's double, more than double the losses for Viper than the kills. Ay, ay, ay. Viper with problems. Okay, will he try to go for another wood? Yes, he does. But it's still risky that the other forest, it's pretty far away, while I'm not sure what MbL is doing. Seriously, MbL is playing super safe, his usual by now playstyle. Another tower to protect his base, one to the gold, one in the range of the mill, one to the stone, one to the lumber. I mean, again, it's like pretty standard play by him. Okay, Viper went in the back to build another lumber camp, flaring there probably from Zuppi or the Max to tell him that there's no villager left anymore. Viper 51 population, 62 population for Zuppi. Zuppi, the first one to be on the way to Castle Age, which might be significant. Byzantines, he has quite a lot of farms, both lumber camps to the same forest as Viper, but he has these houses and palisades like a wall, and all this left hand side of his base is completely safe. And they found the other lumber camp of Viper. Viper will be soon out of the game, in serious problems, and Viper going with spears against archers, that never works. Finally we have MbL also on the way to Castle Age, only 1 second after Zuppi though, coming with his scouts to fight off enemy. Not bloodlines for either of them, for the Max or for MbL. But let's see, Viper is trying to find another lumber camp, I mean another forest to build a safer lumber camp, and I think he goes for the very forward one which is close to the middle of the map. What the hell? So Viper, no safe wood, man. Not a safe wood. I thought that he will make, this area of his base, which was pretty important, building some houses, a palisade, like in diagonally, to make it a bit more safer, to be honest. But no, he was just playing aggressive, or tried to be aggressive in Max base. So now we have Zuppi in Castle Age researching crossbow upgrade, Bodkin arrow on the way, and the second wood upgrade, and he's going with his group of archers to MbL's base. MbL 50 population, the same upgrade, well, the second wood upgrade, not completely the same. I don't see crossbow or Bodkin arrow for him, since he went obviously those scouts. So MbL is coming out with knights to deal with the crossbows already with +2. Those knights from MbL with bloodlines and +1 armor, but I don't think he will be able to do too much. Zuppi with too many crossbows. Army wise, Zuppi 29, 3 only for the Max. Yeah,
there is also MbL in the Max base with scouts. He was killing quite a few villagers.
Nah, man. I mean, yeah, some villagers. I do agree, but I'm not convinced. No, seriously.
I just wanted to point it out.
Yeah.
There was not much going on in the center. Yeah.
Okie dokie. So is MbL researching the bloodlines for his? No, oh, he has it already. Okay, he has it. While the crossbows getting closer. Ooh, one tower to the main goal for MbL, but this group of crossbows can take down some villagers. Why you run away? You have enough. Even if you lose a few, and there you go. 1, 2, 3. Ay, MbL. Whoa. 3, 4 villagers, but 5 close to the
6.
Town center. Oh my. This was good raiding for Zuppi.
Yeah,
seriously.
Very good.
But now look at MbL waiting with this group of knights. Let's see, will he be able to do something? Because there are quite a lot of knights. But Zuppi 84, 85 population, 63 for MbL, Viper 52, TheMax 44 though. What the hell? And yeah, we have Viper with just a few skirmishers trying to harass those gold miners. Of course, he cannot kill them or do some big damage, but yeah, you harass the enemy. Is MbL taking the fight against this group of crossbows? No, he was waiting first for his scouts also to come over. Where he built a defensive siege workshop, he has it already, and a mangonel coming out. 70 population for him, 47 for TheMax indeed, with some problems. While let's see, 45 for the Viper, and Zuppi is with the most, housed at 95. Okay, let's see, this might be important. If Zuppi will lose most of the crossbows from that mangonel, then that won't be good for him. And the mangonel is coming closer. TheMax is on the way to Castle Edge. Hit, oh no! But he didn't. Missing target now. A good hit, but bye-bye the mangonel. Bye-bye. No, not yet. And the nice going
2
in for the kill.
HP.
2 HP.
Good shot.
And a good shot, but
2 HP.
Not a complete. But anyway, he was helping him to deal with the crossbows. And as I said earlier, look at the population. Zuppi was so far ahead, but now 74. It's 76. Anyway, MbL managing to come closer. You see, one fight, man,
this was
sometimes can change the game. Yep.
Strong defensive play by MbL there, really.
Whoa.
But Viper, like, he has a terrible map. I think you've pointed that out.
Yes, I did.
But how is he going to come back from this with Byzantines? No proper economy bonus.
Well,
and
between
trash,
him and Max is not a big difference. If you look 45, 42, I mean...
Yeah, of course, TheMax has a 400 score lead. This is not, too big or the end of the world, whatever, but not easy situation for the Viper at all. He's just reached Castle Age now.
Yeah, even a bit faster for TheMax. And let's see the upgrades. The second would upgrade, while Viper researching the first attacking upgrade on the way to Castle Age. But here comes the group of knights from MbL. But to go where? Zuppi sending another group of crossbows over to MbL's base. Is MbL coming out with another... Yeah, go ahead.
Well, let's take a look. Will he go for blue or for teal? And that's the big question now. And it looks like, well... changing direction.
He changed his mind.
He saw the crossbows. He saw the crossbows.
He saw the crossbows because he lost a vil. He wanted to build another stable, but you see another dead body. He lost a vil. So he's coming back with his group of knights, or waiting there, probably thinking that Zuppi will try to run away a little bit. Anyway, a second siege workshop now for MbL.
Yeah.
But no, man, I mean, like you said, Viper is pretty low. Still 45 population. Now TheMax is with 57. He built one town center, so he is with two town centers. He will be with 3 TCs. While Viper building a second town center. Well, between the forest and the stone there in the back, squires for him. I don't know, man. Viper is pretty low with the population. And Zuppi, look at the pop again. I mean, if 2, 3, 4 minutes ago he was almost the same as MbL, now big difference. 30 something. And even more, Zuppi on the way to Imperial Age. And with the crossbows, trying to snipe down a mangle, but don't be stubborn, stubborn. Anyway, good split. Sniping down one more knight, and yeah, why to force, man? Wait, Imperial Age is around the corner, but the mangle is coming to deliver another good hit though, and killing a few more, and another one. Whoa! He lost the mangonel, but he was able to make some of those crossbows really low HP and kill a few. Not too many though. I thought that with two hits he will be able to kill more, but he didn't. So Viper researching redemption, interesting choice. and coming forward with some rams and monks. Will this play? Will this be a good play? I don't know. Look at the score now. It shows that MbL and Viper is in the lead. I'm not convinced. Even more with Zuppi in Imperial Age. Not convinced at all, man. 123 population for Zuppi, while Max still in full defensive mode. 124 population for MbL. Yeah, 27. Oh, but look at the knights for MbL in Max lumber camp. Though these spears, they are only spears, but in a great number. Good counter, man.
Yeah. And what else is there to say? In the center, there's a lot of crossbows, but there's pikemen joining the party, and MbL has to run away.
Which makes sense, of course.
Of course. And Viper getting a watchtower, but Max moving in with mangonels. Oh, and of course he has to be careful with redemption. Oh, lost one monk. Ooh.
Okay, we have Zuppi now researching arbalest upgrade.
Yeah.
While Max, like you said, he has 3 defensive mangonels, so he seems to be fine. Now he's building a few more stables. Maybe he's thinking that eventually he might lose that town center with his main gold, but let's see. The game's still going, obviously. Viper still pretty low population compared to the Max, 84 to 62.
Oh,
so 20,
you know what I just realized? If you go to the point of view of the Max and turn the Fog of War off, he has not seen the gold he has in the back. Super safe secondary gold, he has not scouted it. Next to the town center.
Yeah, man, I see it. For 1-2 tile, he's missing that gold.
But
he still has...
he's not heavy on gold. Yeah, he's just on gold with 5 villages. I mean, he's not heavy on gold. He's happy with his spearmen, apparently, and a few mangonels.
Why not, man? They're doing the job, right?
But the mangonels are gone now because MbL helped out, and the knights are getting out with almost dead, like 3 HP, 3 HP, and 26 HP.
Yeah, but now tell me how MbL will hold against this push of Zuppi. Zuppi coming forward to build the castle. He has already the arbalests which are 8 range. Population, well, for MbL it's more than for Zuppi, but again, how he will hold against this one, I wanna see. A few sneaky knights from MbL going to Zuppi. But he should have gone and hit the lumberjacks, not the lumber camp. Anyway. Halbs waiting for Zuppi. Now, man, this game, I mean, in my opinion, is the advantage for Zuppi+TheMax. But again, if they take some bad fights, situation can change. We have seen it a few times. MbL now is on the way to Imperial Age, researching the 2nd farm upgrade. But check out Viper, light calves there from the Max, and yeah, Viper losing some monks.
But the town center is down now.
Yeah, he's down. True, true. And now Viper with more population though, Max 76, while Viper 87. And 2 minutes ago, Max was with 22 or 24 population more. What the hell? Come on, man. I mean, what's going on?
Well,
Viper bought an arrow. Yeah, go ahead.
No, the Viper pushed really hard. When the tower was coming up from the Viper, I thought the Max can prevent that. He has all the mangonels and you know, it's looking good. He has a better economy. And then the tower went up, and from this hill, you know, Viper, you know, not in a bad sense, but he abused the hill. He really made the most out of this hill bonus. And then it snowballed, like in a literal sense here, down the hill. Town center gone, etc. Yeah.
But check out now Zuppi building yet one more castle, even more aggressive. So yeah, MbL, he is in Imperial Age, but he sure has to find a way to stop this advance. But Viper on the other side is also on the way to Imperial Age, while the Max 74 population resources, let's say it's looking okay-ish, but still needs some more time to go up to Imperial Age.
defensive castle now from Max, and I think that's gonna be enough to stop monks and towers.
Yeah,
Castle
it
is really
is.
the best,
Yeah,
one
yeah,
of the
yeah.
best defenses against monks. Yeah, and siege.
But if Viper can build a castle before hitting Imperial Age with trebs, he can destroy those defensive towers, castles, TCs, and so on. But going to his point of view, yeah, well, he's mining stone probably, or he can buy the stone, right? Because he has
Yeah.
500 and now 70 stone. Yeah, he's mining, he's mining. But again, in the other flank, let's see. Oh, look at all the dead bodies! Zuppi losing all the arbalest from 2-3 onagers. Oh my, what the hell? Zuppi, probably now he's... Imagine what Zuppi must feel now. Losing all those arbalest men from the onagers. I don't think he expected, but the push in MbL flank still continues, man. MbL building another town center. Go ahead.
I'm speechless. I just found the bodies and I thought, rip, rip. Nothing to add. Sorry.
Oh my god. Zuppi, Zuppi, Zuppi. Thumb ring for Zuppi. Army-wise, Zuppi still with 51 armies. So imagine how many he had. Because there I think he lost like 20 or 25 arbalest. It was a crazy hit, man. Anyway, Halb incoming for Viper with block printing, illumination, and Viper. Like I said, you see a castle on top of that hill. He can build now, well, he can create now a few trebs and take down defensive buildings of the Max one by one. If MbL will be able to hold on that flank, now I think with Viper in Imperial Age, they have the chance to come back in the game.
Yeah. Because obviously Viper can get trebuchets, right? While Max is still in Castle Age.
Yep.
It's kind of crazy. Viper was so far behind.
But check out now on the other side, a group of arbalest in Viper's base, Ay, Viper. Well, he saw it. But even like that, MbL losing some villagers, Viper losing some villagers.
And how is Viper gonna defend that? He has nothing in his base. And he doesn't have the units either.
Well, he has some elite skirmishers, but not too many, and they are forward. Viper is researching Bracer. Well, we know that with Byzantines, they are cheaper, right? Still cheaper.
Yeah, but from one range, he would need like half an hour to get enough skirmishers.
I agree. I agree. That's why I said he has a few, not too many. So obviously he needs more.
He needs more army buildings as well, I think.
Yeah. But check out MbL now with bombard cannons. He's trying to stop the advance for Zuppi on the other side. Some bombard cannons, some hand cannoneers, and these onagers. And he's just hoping to take the... Ooh! These are cataphracts for Zuppi. Okay. But, well, he doesn't have quite too many. And they're so expensive. Anyway, let's see. Bloodlines incoming for the Max, while Viper with 1 armor upgrade and Theocracy on the way. So yeah, you see that Zuppi had to go back a little bit, while MbL don't go in the range of the castle with your hand cannoneers, and he didn't. Okay, still the arbalest for Zuppi left in Viper's base and denying him of some of the wood, which is good for their team. But they should push more, man. If the Max, well, the idea is if you let them build and build like stronger economy, Zuppi soon will fight like two Imperial Age armies, which won't be easy. That's my point. I mean, he has to find a way to increase the pressure and do some bigger damage.
Oh my, what a set. I just, realized this is a best of 7 and it's, score is 3-2.
Yep, 3-2 and looking good at this point for Zuppi Max. But again, Zuppi has to increase his pressure because again, the longer basically the game goes, and the Max not going to Imperial Age, right? Soon he will fight like full 2 armies of Imperial Age, and that won't be easy. But anyway, let's see. Viper housed at 145 population, but the Max, look at the Max population, man. 178, Zuppi dropping a little bit, 171. Cartography for the Max. Zuppi. Now he also has bombard cannons, and it's a fight with bombard cannons. MbL coming also with one more. The hand cannoneers waiting there. Still 1-2 traps left for Zuppi to try and increase the pressure, taking down another archery range and probably also that defensive tower. But on the other side, oh, check out the Max coming with this big group of skirmishers. But MbL is there with onagers. We will see another big damage. Whoa! And the onagers come closer and closer. Max is going in the back completely, but he is on the way to Imperial Age.
You know what I would love to see on the Max's side now? I would love to see some cataphracts. You know, just 5 or 10. That would be so horrendous, really, for Team Norway.
Yep.
Some cavalry, you know, heavy cavalry, whatever works.
All right. Well, a good shot taking down some of the elite skirmishers, but Max is running in the back. Hussar upgrading coming for Zuppi. Imperial Age on the way for the Max, and the Max now housed at 180, but the push from the Viper still continues with 3 traps. As expected, he's taking down those buildings one by one, but Zuppi in the middle is coming with one group of cataphracts. Well, let's see, will those hand cannoneers from MbL be enough to stop those cataphracts? I don't know. Cap ramps also for Zuppi on the way.
Yeah.
Will MbL push back Zuppi for nights? It's not easy, man. We have the Max in Imperial Age right now. It's 181 population for 184, 185 now for MbL, while the Max is 150 population, 149. Still defensive mode, while Viper moving even forward. Did they start the trade? Oh yes, they did. Markets in one side of the map for the Max, on the other side for Zuppi, while the other team, only now I see MbL building the market in one side of the map, while Viper, well, he's asking for Viper basically to build. You could see the flare there. Okay, so it seems that at this point the hand cannoneers were enough to hold against those cataphracts, those cats, right? But
cats.
Max in some problems, man. Max still in some problems. I mean, check out Viper advancing even more, and soon he will be completely in the trade line. But we have Zuppi with elite cats on the way, man. Ho, ho, ho.
Honestly, all it would take would be a few cataphracts. Like, let's make it 10. And they can deal with trash so nicely. Then again, Viper can convert them, you know? He's good. He can micro monks, we know that.
Yeah. Alrighty. So check out Max now, where he is building the market, because it's not safe to leave it completely, completely
Short
to the
trade.
to the full trade. Oh, but looking in the left hand side, the Max going in with his elite skirmishers to Viper's Wood. Oh man, a lot of skirmishers there. Siege ram upgrade on the way in the meantime for Zuppi, and the push still continues. No man, I do feel that they can take this game, even though at some point it seemed that Viper and MbL can come back. No, now with Max again in Imperial, they can hold, unless
if you look at the team scores, then they are pretty much the same.
Yeah. But I'm looking at the situation in the map. But now
I know what you mean.
Again, I mean Max is on the run.
But Max is on the run, but he's already rebuilding nicely. But MbL, where's MbL about to go to or to run to? I don't know.
True. I mean, he's cornered more and more, and he's waiting to defend basically against Zuppi's advance. So maybe the hope is that Viper can destroy that flank, or in their opinion, right? Viper to take
And
out Max from the game,
and
right?
MBL is getting hand cannoneers against hussars and arbalests. Okay, against cataphracts they're not bad,
Yeah,
but I don't know. Some hussars in this mix, I don't know. They destroy everything.
Hussars, they're not so good against hand cannoneers, man.
But if you get 40 of them and they don't cost
Ah,
gold,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
This,
that's what
yes.
I
If you go
mean. Yeah,
with a lot of them, yeah, they can do
yeah,
some damage. I totally agree. But check out Viper, man, advancing more and more, and soon now he will hit Zuppi's base, and by doing so, Zuppi will be forced, to have at least some of his army to defend. He can't stay in full aggressive mode on MBL, and MBL will also have the chance to slowly, push Zuppi on that side.
yeah. Honestly, I don't understand how Max could lose the base so quickly. Why did Zuppi allow this? He
Check
could
out,
honestly,
check out
yeah,
the max population, man.
yeah. I'm looking at it. It's
It's crazy.
it's puzzling to me, to be honest.
Yeah, same here.
Because even if it's 2v2 and I like 4v4 better, but still you should never let your ally die like this.
Yeah,
It doesn't pay off.
I totally agree, man. I know what you mean, and I totally agree. Seriously, I really thought that Max it's okay, he's safe, but seeing him with 90, he was 80 something even population, and you see, Zuppi is coming back home with this group of hussars, basically
Yeah.
from MBL's base to it's like I said earlier, when Viper will hit his base, then he will be forced to come back with some army to defend. He cannot let Viper roaming into his base, destroying his buildings, his economy, and so on. So he's forced to come back, man. Unbelievable.
And you know what I like? That all players play this really open. There is no stonewalling, for example, trade. There is not much trade. It can always be raided at all times, and the Max is building in the center. Really beautiful Arabia game here.
But now, if Viper is losing this, forward army, then what he is left with? But look at the score, man. Switching. This is crazy. How the hell did they do that? Because seriously, remember when Viper had way less population and seemed to be like in more problems than the other players, but they still survived. It's unbelievable. And now check out Zuppi's also population. Before this fight he was 180 something and now dropping to 155. What is going on? What is going on? They are in the score lead right now. I don't know what to think anymore, man. I don't know too much about this AOC. I mean, I thought that it's a big advantage for Zuppi+Max. Seriously, just now to see that Viper and MBL in the lead, with Viper still in Zuppi's base pressuring there, and also like I said earlier, with the chance for MBL. Check him out, MBL coming from top north. So basically now Zuppi is fighting, like I said, to Imperial Age army. So Max, you have to come back in the game and help your ally, man.
Yeah. Honestly, this is one of the games where I would love to see the wreck, afterwards. To see how or what made Max lose his base in like no time. How did
Yeah.
Viper do that?
Well, it didn't happen, to be frankly, in no time. But yeah, he couldn't hold. Seriously.
Yeah, and I wonder why couldn't he hold? Because he had a better
yeah.
economy, his ally was in a better position. How
True.
did this happen? Yeah. So
And Viper,
what's there to say?
The
Well
push
played
still
Viper,
continues,
obviously.
man. Yeah, still continues. Those monks in the range of the trebs, just to convert any unit coming closer to it. Great play, man. Super. And one more time, like a crazy defensive skills for Viper. Unbelievable. Seriously, unbelievable. There is no other word to describe this. But let's see for a little bit. Zuppi again pushing back MbL from that side, but we have MbL now with more upgrades. Botkin Arrow, Conscription, Hussar and Plate Mail Armor, while Viper continues the push, but also now you see the Max not fully reboomed, but enough population. Army-wise, the Max 29 military, 63 for Zuppi, 63 for Viper and 35 for MbL, so not like a huge difference. And MbL might lose that castle, but he's also building a few more barracks. Well, let's see, is Viper? Yeah, Viper still going on. The trade though is not working for the Finnish team, let's not forget that, while the trade for the Norway team, even though it's not great, they do have some trade, right, which can help obviously.
Of course, in late game, and we're past the 1 hour mark, you know, every little gold helps, of course.
Yep. Actually, let me scroll with the mouse to see, you know, how much trade they have. Well, it is Viper 23 trade cards, 15 for MbL, only 9 for Zuppi, and no trade for the Max. So over time, I mean, and if it will increase, obviously, the advantage will be even more and more, right, for Team Viper and MbL. But let's see now, Max is also joining the party with his group of Hussars, while MbL was trying to keep that castle repaired. For now, he did succeed, but Viper still continued the push, man, and with such, well, at first, you know, sight look, it seems to be not that strong, man.
At the first glance.
Yeah,
yes.
And you look at this, man. Look at this GG. Unbelievable, man. What happened? I don't know what to say, seriously.
I think the Max must be biting in his fist right now or something. Yeah. Ooh. I would go as far to say Team Finland had this, and then the Team Norway turned it around.
they had a clear advantage, but again, I don't know, magic, no magic, whatever, super skills, super, you know, good play. I really don't have words. Maybe other players, other team in situation of Viper, you know, when he was really low, he could have called it, okay, let's try for the next game because this one is gone. No, man, they tried, and he was just there. He stayed there, no matter how weak, you know, he seemed to be. And he was able to push back from that corner completely, the Max. And with, you know, doing this one, actually, they denied the trade, which again, it's very important. Without any trade, even though Zuppi, you know, could continue, and even Max could continue for some time, in the end, without gold, yeah, they should have called it GG at some point. So great play, man. Great games in this set. Amazing.
We should really say that. Congratulations to the Viper and MbL. The chat is so fun. Like, who else can carry MbL to the final? and I remember a nice quote. It was actually Norwegian. You know, when Viper and MbL play 2v2 rated, sometimes it's Norwegian only.
Yeah.
He said in Norwegian that my back hurts from carrying you or something like that. No, just joking, of course, but well played, and well played Zuppi and Max. Really,
of course, man.
It was an awesome set here.
They gave us really great games. Loved it. Seriously. One of the best, one of the best set. It was great games. We also have seen some of them like this one, and hopefully that we will continue to see this such great games. Congratulations both teams. Okay, and I just displayed the achievements so you know, viewers can see. The economy sling was not that big. Viper sending to MbL like almost 8,000, but in the other team, surprising enough, no sling at all. Seriously. And in this
Yeah.
game, Max 0 trade cards, which for him, it's a bit unusual. Seriously, it's a bit unusual. Wow, great play. There are no words, man. And Villages highest in the end, MBL with 160. So when he was losing or idle, the economy he had from where, right? With 160 villages highest, even if he had like 20, 30 idols, yeah, okay. The others over 120, 30, whatever, they're still working. Great games, man. Great games. Well, not for tonight. KUCN, not for tonight. But yeah, as long
Yeah.
as they will announce and agree on a specific time, if we are around, if it's not a bad time for us, we are in Europe and we have also players from Americas, South America, North America, Asia, and so on. So it can be, pretty much every time. If it's a
Yeah.
good time for us, we are around. Like it happened today, we're gonna stream live. If not, well, we will stream as fast as possible the recorded games played.
Yeah. And we should do a quick recap. We started out with Viper against Tato. Then we went on to Nikov Winchester. And now we've just seen a best of 7 2v2 between Viper, MBL,
Dude, I
Zuppi, and
streamed
the
I
Max.
streamed like 6 hours, man. Like in the good old times.
Yeah, you still got the stamina, Katsui.
When you see some crazy games like these ones, come on, man. I mean, it's a pleasure, a complete pleasure. Yeah. So
Oh my,
let's
oh
change the
my.
score because I didn't. So the viewers who are here, they can see in the end 4-2 the score for Viper MBL, which which will play the grand final against Nikov Miguel team. Right, so it was 1-0, to recap fast, 1-0 for Zuppi+TheMax. They took the first game, then 3-1 Viper MBL, 3-2. With this game, a good chance for the finish to equalize the score 3-3, but in the end, yeah, Viper MBL, especially Viper, proved to be like unbeatable and yeah, managed to hold, push back, and take out Max from this last game to make the score 4-2, man. Crazy play. Anything else to say, Mr. G?
Only really thank you, Katsuni, for streaming 99% today. And thank you everyone watching in. I think we hit, was it 730 viewers, which is nice. I think that's the record for the last 3 months at least or so. So thank you guys.
I saw 760, man. I mean, it was
Yeah,
even more, I think.
I just had a quick look, and as always, check aoczone.net for the information on all the events. Follow this channel if you haven't done so. There's way more great games coming up in the next few weeks. And
Yeah.
thank you, everyone. That's it.
And yeah, pray the Lord with this game, man. Long live AOC.
Long live AOC.
Yeah, man. So guys, thank you everybody for watching. It was fun, it was great. Hope that you guys enjoyed it, and like Jeanette pointed out, if you don't want to miss, you know that
Wait,
when you
wait,
follow
wait,
a
wait, wait,
channel,
wait.
yeah, I'm
Wait,
not
wait, wait.
stopping the stream. Yeah.
There was something on the chat that we should say out loud so everyone hears it and really, gets to know.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, 17 GMT will be the grand final. So MBL Viper against Nikov and Miguelito, right?
Ooh.
So that's gonna be the grand final of Masters of Arabia 2v2.
Awesome. That's amazing. I mean, from one day to another.
Yeah, let's be honest. There was a bit of like delay with the scheduling, so and MBL will be traveling, so they decided, okay, let's do this in 2 days, and
Yeah, let's finish.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
finish.
Which is nice for viewers as well, because if there's always like 2 weeks between games, you kind of miss traction. But like this, I think it's all right.
So tomorrow at 17 GMT, right? I mean, it's
Wait,
confirmed.
was it 16 or 17?
I don't
Is
know.
it 16? The chat is giving me like hell for saying 17, so sorry if that's wrong.
Nah, they
16
don't give you
GMT.
hell, but
No, 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 it's fine. It's my mistake.
wanted to be sure. In the calendar, I still see it 17 GMT.
In the
But
calendar on ASC zone,
yeah,
it's 17?
yeah.
Okay.
But
All right.
maybe it will get changed. I don't know. Anyway,
So,
guys, if you can, around 16 GMT, stay tuned. If they will start 16 GMT to be here, I mean, you want to be sure, right? Or keep an eye on AOC zone because usually when there are some changes, they will update it there as well.
yeah, that's the best advice. Check aoczone.net. On the left-hand side, there is an updated calendar. That's the most reliable source.
On the right hand side.
I always confuse left and right. You know that. So on the right-hand side.
Yeah, no
Can you
problem.
imagine being my driving instructor? That was fun.
They will see, no problem. They will
next
see.
next
It's there.
turn, next turn to the left. Okay, going right.
Yeah, man. So this is it, guys. At least for me, for us, for tonight. Some great games we have witnessed. Like Janet said, started with Viper versus Tato for EGC1. Continue with that tournament with Nikov versus Winchester, and jumped basically as fast as possible, almost without break, right, into this one because they fast agreed to play today
Yeah.
instead of tomorrow as it was planned. But nevertheless, we were around and we were happy that we could cover this one live because, again, great games we have seen. So have fun, guys, from now on, watching whoever you guys want. And Mr. G, maybe you want to host somebody else when we go offline, if there is
Yeah.
somebody to host. So yeah, guys, again, thanks for all the support and the appreciation, and see you most likely tomorrow. We love this game. Thank you, Mr. G, for all the work you did, man, and you're doing.
Thank you, Katsuni, and thank you everyone for tuning in. See you guys.